Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back again to the Summit 8 qualifiers for the EU region. We're taking a look at game number 2 of series number 2 of day number 1 of this region. It's Rocket Scientists versus HellRaisers. I'm Lyrical, joined as well by Trent. Trent, we're chilling, we're having ourselves a nice old time, and we're watching some Winter Wyvern Dota.
Ugh, the best hero. How did this hero slip through? I just don't even know. I think number 1 fifth pick right now, Winter Wyvern. Must have been banned in the last phase, I'm sure. Or the last game, rather. And yes, it was. It wasn't that first 3 bans. So, yeah, she's good, man. She flies around, throws ulties. Big range on that. Big saves.
You know what's funny?
I would consider her the best safe opener.
There was basically no changes to this hero. You know,
yeah.
I feel like people, when they talk about Winter Wyvern, there was a long period of time where when she first got introduced, people were maxing out Splinter Blast, and then they realized, wait a minute, Arctic Burn is ridiculous. It's so good, and now they're doing it to get the cooldown. And I remember I used to max Arctic Burn, and people were like, you're an idiot. And I'm like, whatever, you guys suck. I was 6 months ahead of the meta. Get on, scrubs.
My personal favorite reason for it is that I feel like it's the strongest 5 that can also clear waves.
Right.
Bane's obviously a very good hero. Very strong, but can't farm at all. At least Wyvern, you can kind of take those opportunities to get a little bit of gold for yourself, and in that way, you're also enabling your 4 role to not have to worry about any sort of detection or anything at all, and you're providing that vision that they want, right? As long as you can buy wards, the faster you buy them, the easier it is to get them placed in aggressive positions to help your position 4s and 3s and 2s actually get those kills while your 1 just farms away and tries to carry you through a video game of Dota 2. Yeah. So, solid start. Sand King Jakiro, though, this is a little bit more last patch kind of opener. Kind of that flexibility between the two. Could be the offlane Jakiro, could be position 5 Jakiro. I think these days you more so assume it's position 5, but these guys have recently ran it as a 3 for Rocket Scientists. So for now, I think that's where we're going to be looking. With the hard counter of the Nyx Assassin, though, that makes it perhaps a little bit less likely that you want to dive so much of your, throw so much of the farm onto him for your team.
Yeah,
10 seconds
and
remaining.
I mean, talking about shoving lanes, they're 2 of the best heroes forward in the game right now.
5 seconds
I think
remaining.
that the Nyx Assassin, I feel like I've seen J4 play it a lot, but I've also feel like I've seen Milan play it. I haven't seen it that much as a Bambo hero, but you never know. He could do it. We'll see.
Chaos Knight bands. Okay. Just some strong cores.
It feels good. I guess that there's not really much that you need to be super worried about. I was expecting that with already a bunch of AoE, they wouldn't be too concerned about CK, but wanted to take him out of the pool. Weaver obviously was a very annoying hero for them to deal with last game, but they were still able to kind of just own. Do you think that last game was like mainly a draft-oriented win, or was it based upon the play? What are you expecting to see in this game number 2?
10 seconds remaining.
Just execution of the strategy that they had. I think Rocket Side just failed to capitalize on the... Because, like, draft-wise and strategically, their lanes were perfect. They got exactly what they wanted. I think they forced the Lycan in the jungle. They had a 6k lead. Everything looked good, but they weren't able to close out enough. Like, HR did a very good job of avoiding, dodging with the Storm Spirit. He was still able to get quite a bit of gold during that phase. So, I guess it just comes down to execution more so than the overall strat, because that part did look good for them.
No. Well, it's always tough, and usually when you see the 3 cores from the enemy team on top of the net worth graph, they're going to win, but showing that's not always the case. Fights around Roche Pit obviously being important too, and Storm Spirit, maybe even thinking about being worthy of a ban, although with Sand King and Jakiro, you kind of have some answers for him already, like a follow-up stun from really far away. We'll have to wait and see. Think we have another Omni Knight?
Yeah, they could Omni here for Rock Scientist. They could also Brewmaster, I think, would be really strong. And then there's still Undying, too. All right. This was what they played the last time they played offlane Jakiro. It was offlane Jakiro with a Bloodseeker core with a mid Mirana. So, how do these combo well together? You have the Ice Path to go. You have a lot of Roshan control between Bloodright and Jakiro all together.
Remaining.
Natural Force Staff Builder and a core role in the Jakiro, which can be pretty helpful.
5 seconds
Oh, yeah.
remaining.
Maybe they'll get like a puck mid or something, since it's still left.
Seems like it'd be really cool, just all the area control in the world.
Yeah.
Throw an epicenter on it, why not?
You can afford to have weaker push as well, just because you have a Jakiro on your team.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I
still like the Brewmaster. Can actually lane in like those scenarios. Like Bloodseeker likes the 1v1s. But we go back to this. So classic combo with the Nyx Assassin. Just gets 6 and we can rotate around the map and get some kills with Vendetta. Don't need a Blink Dagger. Helps accelerate your Lifestealer without having to wait on one of your other heroes to actually get up to that big mobility item.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's still quite a strong hero as well. I always sort of wonder, like, this matchup of Bloodseeker versus Lifestealer. It feels like Lifestealer is kind of at a detriment because you can just rupture him, and then Lifestealer is kind of running around with blood squirting out of him, and it feels bad.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know, but they pick it into it. Why do you think that is?
He just needs really strong controls. So there's going to be some big stuns coming out from the side of HellRaisers to make sure that they can keep people close to him. So even if he's ruptured, he can just like lifesteal his way back up. But you're right. If he gets ruptured at a bad spot during an engagement and Rocket Scientist can just pull the rest of the fight away from him, he can't really like run through that distance just to get into the fight without losing a lot of his HP and then puts himself at risk. So 2 nice pickups here. Both heroes with some BKB piercing stuns, the Tusk and the Bat Rider. So Tusk going to be trying to continue that control on the Lifestealer. It's also more area control. We were talking about maybe a puck or something, but assuming this is probably offlane Jakiro position 5 Tusk, and then I guess could also be offlane Sand King position 4 Tusk and position 5 Jakiro. They have a lot of different options here. Yeah. But the Ice Shards combined up with the Bloodright, combined up with the Jakiro. A Bat Rider is a really nice pick here because he's someone who can actually get over those terrain issues of the Ice Shards.
Still one of my favorite things that I've ever seen was the Tusk Bloodseeker Pudge combo where you would rupture and then hook and then walrus kick him, and whoever it was just dead.
Yeah,
we did see a core Tusk the other day. I don't think it's any worse by any means than a core Jakiro.
He had an Undying in his lane though.
Yeah, that's true.
And so his life was a lot easier.
You could do it with like a Sand King or a Jakiro though. You could send like that as a dual lane.
It's true.
Honestly, with how far you kick somebody, I don't think it's that bad of a strat. I don't know.
No, it's really not. The Agnums is actually amazing on this hero. The problem is he doesn't farm very fast, so it's very hard to get up into that. But, you know, if the game goes late enough, you really want a Blink Dagger on Tusk. That's your big core item. But after that, maybe if someone else in your team's buying the medallions and those other little nice items, you can sometimes get up to it. But
hey, our next Turbo game, let's play Bloodseeker Tusk, yeah?
All right, dude. Well, I'm in.
That'll be awesome.
These guys finish up in a quick 2-0. I might even have time right after. You never know.
I don't think I'm going to. I have another series, sadly. But it'll be good. Oh,
that's right. I forgot. Sucker.
No, getting owned.
Yeah. Oh. When's his GPM? He is. Oh, that's right. Your 90 GPM's level 10 is Tusk, but you pretty much feel so pressured to get the 40 XP. I've seen Tusk get the GPM talent instead just to get the Blink Dagger, which I think is reasonable, but he's a guy that really wants all 3 of his first skills maxed out here. And well, you said it might be a Storm ban. It didn't happen.
Oh, lordy.
And again, they don't have that much control, and they have to make up for it from the mid lane. We also said the 3 cores they used last time with the Jakiro, they do take out the Mirana, so they're checking out the Dota buff page over there on HellRaisers.
Yeah, this is over. They lost. I don't know. It's done. It's like they don't have a chance, man. What the hell? You've got, all right, Nyx Assassin has set up kills. You got Bat Rider set up kills, and then Lifestealer bombs with Storm Spirit to finish it. I don't know. This feels really tough for me for Rocket Scientists. Granted, game is rarely lost in the draft, but I feel like it's the exact same way that they won last game. I don't have a lot of hope for them. This feels very strong.
I would agree the initiation potential is pretty strong for HellRaisers, just with the Nyx Assassin and the Bat Rider plus the Storm Spirit, all 3 with that potential Infest Bomb. But if Mikey gets enough farm here on the off-lane Sand King, as Solon will be the one taking out the Jakiro, that his initiations are going to be really important. So they're going to just like follow up with the Lina stun, follow up with the Rupture. Tusk will be looking for that next hero to start fighting into after that. And there is some decent snowball potential, right? Mastermind gets going. She's a pretty good siege engine there, that Lina hero.
Yeah. Although Lina is also probably going to get hit with the mana break in the mid lane.
Or, you know, Carapace during these fights. She's got some issues herself.
I mean, you as the Nyx Assassin just run mid and like make her life hell, right? That's the play here.
Probably, yeah, because Storm's going to be the one who needs the most assistance.
It is kind of a frustrating matchup I think sometimes the Storm Spirit versus the Lina, because she just has such a range increase. I remember I was playing this matchup. Yeah. Actually, no, I was playing Invoker, but there's another one where the Lina just took a Blightstone and a set of tangos and just punched me the whole time. It was so sad.
Yeah, what is it? 675, 670 on the Lina. So yeah, very high to start.
Versus the 480 on Storm. And then on top of that, you're also just like taking the Dragon Slaves the whole time. Pretty difficult to dodge those.
I think this hero still starts with 5 armor though. That's like the most obnoxious thing about Storm Spirit. So
yeah,
he could tank through quite the opponents in the mid lane.
Hence the Blightstone.
Hence the Blightstone.
Yeah, hence.
Oh. Let's see. Nyx. They're gonna try and we're gonna smoke up. We're going a little aggro down here. See if there's enough Radiant heroes that can actually find somebody, but I don't think there will be.
Does Storm have the taunt? Lifestealer certainly does. Yeah, he's got it.
He's taunting away.
Look
That's
at him.
pretty good. I haven't seen that one. I like the Lifestealer one. I like any of the ones that make music. A+.
This makes a little bit of music. Look at him. He's chilling.
Storm Spirit, it's like whoosh.
Like dong. It's like a very silent gong.
You're right. There's like a slow hum. He's like a refrigerator.
Huzzah!
Why didn't he make that noise? That was great.
I don't know.
Wow, that was excellent. I didn't know you did a Storm Spirit impression.
Oh, me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do a pretty good one.
That was A+.
Maybe I should be a voice actor.
Clearly.
It only comes to me when I'm sick, though. That's the problem.
I saw the most recent here. I think it was the Pangolin was done by a WWE wrestler apparently.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's pretty
as well.
funny.
Definitely.
We're really reaching out here, guys. Dota 2 finally going mainstream, getting those WWE wrestler voice lines.
Man, do you see?
Top.
Oh, battle?
Yeah, and there's also top. There's no one there. I wonder if anyone's gonna go skip the rune. They might not even check.
All right. Well, Bambo, he gets the bounty rune. HellRaisers with 2 so far. Probably gonna get the 3rd, but they block off with the shards. And yeah, Rocket Scientist only getting 1.
Not expecting all 5 to be bought.
Are they just... Nobody's going to check this rune. This one might just despawn. It's so sad.
Sanking might go over.
Wait,
but yeah,
why is
there's
Bambo
also a chance
here?
he doesn't.
All right, the Impale. Milan blocked off here. He's going to get hit by the Dual Breath. Milan actually might be in trouble. Oh, no. Milan.
Yeah, this would be really bad for Bat.
He's going to get away. No. Okay. Yep, he still got away. And it looks like J4 is going to find the bounty rune.
So level 1 Storm, not too many problems. They're just going to trade a bunch of regen and everything. Oh, he just salved and got it canceled. That's a little bit of an issue. So pretty big edge for Kaiser there, but Batrick will come mid, be annoying. And it's J4 who's actually mid because it's a 1v1 top, so you don't need the Nyx mid.
Okay.
He can help out in the bottom lane with the Bat Rider. Not the easiest matchup for him. Yeah, true. We don't see that mana burn as often anymore.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. Feels like it's
fallen off a bit.
Not able to dodge away from those shards. Doesn't get hugged by them, but still, it's there. And
Bambo is cutting the wave down bot here. Yeah. Pretty huge for him.
Very nice. So the beginning stages of this one: 7-1, 7-1, 6-0, 5-4. It's a lot of denies on the Bloodseeker, but I guess that's why Bambo is going to pull this creep wave past. It's going to put him in a better position.
Solan's just kind of following him here, but not much you can do in between. And he even gets the deny on the range creep here by grabbing that with his wave, so very nice.
All right. Milan moving in towards mid. Although, is this scouted? Yeah, they see him with this ward.
Got it.
But it gives a lot of space for Kaiser. So he's going to be able to deny a good portion of these and keep the wave on his hill. This is wonderful.
Wyvern was drawing a line there, I think trying to say where he thought the Tusk was going, so 3-3 is playing a little bit back, but the wave's coming his way anyway, so he's going to be okay. And then Solon actually grabs a regen rune. Takes it away from the Nyx, but he's full man anyway.
Yeah, you don't want to trade right clicks with the Nyx, really. He's got a lot
Nyx actually
of
has
regen.
0 experience.
What is he doing?
Nothing, apparently.
I guess he had a couple stuns, but gonna need to head up top, maybe get some pulls off. Like you said, doesn't feel great, but at least it's something.
Bat Rider's getting a little bit of space down bottom here too, as Solon is going for some pulls. Bat also has the ward in there, so he's seeing Jakiro kind of milling about. Allows him to play up a little bit here, try and guarantee some last hits for himself. Once he's level 3, he probably has a kill opportunity on the Jakiro, especially if he notices that he doesn't have any points on Ice Path. Because with the brown boots versus no boots, even the slow won't be enough.
I think Mikey's dead.
Bambo down bottom as well, actually. He's getting it run at, but he'll be okay.
Tried to pull me away from the first blood. You crazy.
Oh, I was just saying, it was for after. I hope you didn't miss it.
No, I didn't. We're good.
Oh, good. He ended up being A-okay.
But yeah, it was, it's usually like a little bit of an interesting matchup because if you can get like a Burrow Strike with the Caustic proccing at the right time, you can do a ton of damage to the Lifestealer, but he just raged at the right moment and it ends up working out for him.
They might get Bambo? No, they won't be able to, okay. He backs away in time. Tusk was getting pretty close. Yeah. And they have the Blood right though, so they need to be really cautious. Even with the Firefly, there's a chance they can like combo this up here. And Bounty Rune goes to Bashrook. Huge. And he knows the Arctic Burn's on cooldown, yeah.
Oh, Snowball.
Use it to harass.
Could have gone for it, but too scary. But levels-wise, you've got everybody on the supports at level 2. They all feel a little under-leveled.
Mid lane, body blocks the Invis Rune.
Maybe. Possibly. Light Strike Ray is there. Impale, gonna connect. Kaiser hits a Remnant and some extra damage. The Snowball turnaround, though. That's going to keep him alive, and now the Nyx Assassin pops the Spike Carapace, needs to run away from him, but is going to die to the Dragon Slave. Rocket Scientists bring everybody, and they got a double.
Yeah, pretty greedy go, I think. No, you know, you're only level 2 Nyx. You don't really have much damage. And level 1 Mana Burn's not going to do all that much in terms of the damage, so they just way too greedy. But good rotations as well from the Radiant, obviously, to punish that. But that's going to hurt Storm Spirit quite a bit in the lane, especially because he was up on the last hits, but now he's going to be a little bit behind in the net worth.
Yeah. But I still think getting out of this lane even with the Lina is pretty okay for Storm, particularly up until 6, because she should be winning this pretty hard, but obviously all the help he's gotten has helped a lot.
Yeah, he said way more assistance in the mid lane. Just the Wyvern being there, and then the Invis. Nyx Assassin. Tusk will come back mid, though. I think they probably want to try and get at least one more kill before Storm Spirit is 6, but with the Wyvern around, it's obviously a very difficult task.
And some extra damage there. J4 gonna back out.
He needs to be careful now, though, because if he shows himself down in the river or something again without the Arctic Burn, he would just die, so he'll probably have to rotate somewhere else.
And Lina's going to hit her level 6 a couple of creeps before Storm is, barring any other denies that come out as she says deny, so it's going to be a little bit less for Storm Spirit. And he also doesn't have any raindrops.
Oh, Bat Rider bottom.
Uh-oh.
Bambo is in there.
Nah, he's fine. They don't have Ice Path.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Look at him. He's a Bambo.
He's Bambo. Bambo Dota.
Is Milan dead, though?
YOLO the Blood right.
Oh, Jukes.
The
Hello.
Jukes.
All right, it wasn't enough. But Mikey, in the meantime, they go for the Sandstorm. He's hasted. He's running away. They're all good. Ain't no thing.
And the salve after, while chasing, misses the burrow onto the Wyvern, though. Probably wouldn't have amounted to too much anyway, though.
But yeah, level 6 is close for Mastermind. I want to see what it is that Kaiser goes for. Oh, he's going to head off to the jungle. This is a good decision. Obviously, you don't want to stay in lane against that Lina when you're so close to your level 6. I think it would be worth it maybe to pick up some raindrops if he wants to go back to lane, just because Laguna's going to be up.
Spooky Laguna Blade. Bambo going for the 3-1-1 build, so very hefty on the sticky napalm here. Basically trying to help out in case he gets left in sort of like a 1v1 scenario. Yeah. He can really abuse the Bloodseeker, especially with the... it basically powers up your Flame Break a lot rather than just relying on only the Firefly, so makes sense. And it's really pushing back this Bloodseeker. Yep. Get out of here.
5 stacks. It's all taken off now, though. And well, there's the Rupture onto it. The Impale is going to go out there. They're getting the Firefly. If these stacks start building up, this could be a lot of damage. Flame Break is there as well. The Burrow Strike, they're going to be able to take down one at least, I think. Solon fallen. Bambo still living. Can they find these kills? It's going to be Mikey falling pretty low as well. The Bambo is not quite able to do enough damage. Alive on 100 HP.
Yeah. One problem is it's very mana intensive this way. A lot of your damage obviously comes from spamming out all that sticky napalm rather than just getting all of it through the Firefly, and so that means he doesn't have enough left for the lasso there. But
are fortified.
Ooh, regen storm.
Top tower is under attack.
We saw this not quite work out last game, but they're gonna go for it. It doesn't look like it was spotted by the Radiant. And yeah, he's got the regen going. So let's see, how deep shall he go? Let's see what their vision is. They see the Lina.
Oh my God, they're crazy. Storm, he's gonna be there with the Sand King. The turnaround. Light Striker right now on the Buddha Blade. He's gone, and Mastermind is gonna fall, but it looks like 3-3 is gonna die as well. Oh, it hurts. And now they block off Milan as well. He's fully trapped by the creeps.
That's exactly what happened last game. They just got way too amped up because of a regen rune and took a really bad fight.
Oh, man. Well, they killed Lina.
I mean, it's understandable. Yeah, you want to get in there, you want to get done, you want to make an early rotation with your life stealer. It's high risk, high reward. But it was the risk this time and no reward. It did give some space to Bambo, though, so he was already pretty rich, and now he's above his Storm Spirit.
Yep. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Storm Spirit.
There's an Arctic burn up here, so it's hard to grab this Wyvern. They're going for it, though.
Trying to find him. They're in there, and does have the Cold Embrace. That might be able to keep him alive. Staying alive as well. It's just barely not going to be enough, and instead it might be Mikey that goes down. Bambo trying to do a lot of damage here.
3 points caustic, dude.
That should be enough to take down this Tusk, I think. The snowball, the turnaround. It makes you wonder what would have happened if Bambo had gone for the drums build instead, maybe. He's been playing much more
a little
like
tank here, but I think he really wants to jump around with the Storm Spirit and the Life Stealer, so I think this makes sense.
Yeah. I guess that's true.
Tusk is owning, though. 2-1-5. His first death, and he takes the Bat Rider down with him. I wonder if he'll hold the Tome or if he'll just pop it here. Nah, he's just going to pop it, okay. We've seen some people hold it, but, you know, because you want it at that level 10, but honestly, it might be more important just get some earlier points up in the Ice Shards and the Snowball.
Yeah.
Double damage.
Well, Storm Spirit, I wonder also, like, if he would have saved that regen and gone for just farming up, like, the entire jungle with it or something, you know?
Yeah. High risk.
High risk, high
no
reward.
So Bambo is looking to use this lasso down here. All it takes is Kaiser to do a decent jump here. He'd go for a little wraparound play like this. Radiant Vision. Oh, they have a ward up here. I didn't see if it spotted Bambo. By the way he's playing, it kind of looks like it did. Yeah. Bambo's going to hunt, though.
Now they're looking. The slow, the jump, the catch, and the kill. Sand King TPing into this seems kind of bold, but maybe it'll work. Milan also took down Mastermind in the mid lane. So the Lina falling, and also maybe going to end up losing the Sand King as well. They're even able to hit the Overload procs by killing off the creeps. Great play by
Tusk
Kaiser.
Is owning. Oh, he didn't live, though?
All right, well, that's still 4 dead. My God. That is huge.
Yeah, like right across the map, they get the Bat Rider and the Storm Spirit making a play, and then even Infest Bomb with the Nyx Assassin just hitting level 6 as well. So very well coordinated from HellRaisers. This game, they are knocking me at a deficit. And, you know, they had to make a little bit of comeback plays with the Storm Spirit in the previous match. Not the case at all this time. He is snowballing pretty hard. He's going to go right in towards that Kaya. He's feeling so good.
Well,
we're kind of expecting this last game, and we didn't get it.
And honestly, it might end up being the Bloodseeker dead again. They've got open wounds there, the Rupture to try and take him down, but Nyx Assassin is coming in. All he needs to do is hit in the Impale. Doesn't even necessarily need to get the Vendetta proc out, but they'll line it up perfectly. They find themselves the kill. 10-9.
And that's Bambo's blink.
That is, again, just looking like they have all the answers in Solar. I think they don't have Lasso, although they do have Flame Break, so that should be able to be a pushback. And
they use the Carapace as well onto the Macropyre there.
Storm Spirit is jumping forward for the Sand King as well. They've got the damage. J4 is here too. Mikey is gone. They are just running circles around Rocket Scientists right now. Dies mid-burrow.
A storm was coming.
Whew. Alrighty. This Storm Spirit is out of control. And we're Bat Riders. They got a top 3 net worth heroes right now.
Yeah.
And that was without Lasso being used. So if anyone dares come to contest this, they are so dead. All the levels Bambo's been getting, he's been 4-1 and 4 now too. What's that?
Milan doesn't even have a point in mana burn, actually. I was talking and hyping this up, but the Spike Carapace just getting the max amounts on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of value in this game.
Yeah.
Bloodseeker, Jakiro, and Lina. And actually, all 5 heroes, really. You could definitely make plays with it.
Well,
top tower will fall here, so... If I'm on the Radiant, what am I going to do? I guess I'm going to try and smoke up and get a Laguna Blade kill. That would be a start. I'm going to try and get my Blink Dagger on Mikey, which is close. And I'm going to hunt the Storm Spirit.
well, they're hunting Mastermind right now, and Mikey. They're all in the mid lane. They spot all of this, and they can't find it. And now the jump forward, they find Lina. The snowball, they're trying to save him, but that just means that they're going to run into more trouble. The silence doesn't end up connecting, unfortunately, onto these heroes, and Kaiser takes down Mastermind, can jump away in a second if he wants. He's being cold embraced anyway, so almost doesn't even matter. Jakiro stunned by that Spike Carapace, the Impale. It's going to connect, but they also found the kills with the Blood Right. So 1 for 1, but it's your Nyx for the Lina.
Yeah, still not favoring the... well, I guess technically it favors the Radiant gold-wise, but overall, losing the Lina, they really need her to get somewhere.
Yeah.
They need some sort of threat. And actually, 3-3 is in here so deep. I don't know if he lives after this one. He needs to find an Infest. Run!
Oh, right in time. He could jump out and kill Solon. Yeah, Solons need to run away. Don't want to be here, buddy. Are they coming in with the rest of them? They're going to try and turn this. They're smoked up. Mastermind, who are they going on? Are they going to be able to find the great initiation? Snowball over to the creeps, and they find Mastermind. They jump forward. They get the kill, and now looking for more. Milan, he gets the Spike Carapace off. Vendetta hit as well on and knocks. He's gone. HellRaisers, again, just baiting them into a bad position, and now they found themselves the Tusk as well.
Was that a next level snowball attempt where he was like predicting they were about to jump and he was trying to preempt it or something?
I think he was trying to pull the range creep in with them, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
And then like that must have been what it was, like trying to pull the range creep to the...
That would have been hype as hell if that worked, but...
Yeah.
HR with another solid play. In the area, setting up based off of the Infest, and now 3-3's full HP and just clawing away this tower mid, so... Dire also scanning, trying to see if there's anyone around here. We still have Lasso on Bambo. Oh no, Lina. Oh,
not
please
again.
no.
Oh, God,
you're so
not
dead.
again. Let him live, please. Oh. No,
Dude, she's just pinging like she's pinging DDs right now.
Yeah,
she's like, oh, there's a DD over here, guys. She's dead.
No. Tusk also in trouble.
Oh man, Milan's going in. If this works. No, he's not going to wander back over here.
Probably a good decision. Bottom lane, Mikey. Going to just blink away. Somehow the Sand King has a blink, so there's something going their way at least. But
yep. 7K lead at 17 minutes though, and pretty well set to keep it up. Very gank-oriented couple of games for the side of HR. Just so strong on the pick-off potential. Generally, that means you're missing a lot of stuff, but they make up for their team fight pretty well with the Winter Wyvern. They've been fighting around the ulti fairly well, and they've been hitting some very nice impales as well from Milan during these engagements. A couple like 2- and 3-man impales, and that was all before he had a Blink Dagger, so it should only get better from here. But I guess that means there's still a chance, right, with this Blink Dagger from Mikey, because they're lacking that team fight and counter initiation from the Dire. If it's not a Winter's Curse that comes out, like maybe the Wyvern goes down first, maybe they can still run them over with this Bloodseeker and the Lina.
Radiant's bottom tower
It certainly looks very good for the Dire right now, though.
I don't know. I feel like you're a kid in a candy store right now. You're reaching. It's a little bit tough. But I'm with you. It's not easy. That's for dang sure. Oh,
look, he's out of mana now. He might die.
Hey.
Nope.
No.
Dire's
God.
top tower has fallen.
It's just not happening. They do take the tower, but J4 still sitting there. Doesn't have enough mana for Winter's Curse. He does now. Drops it. Okay, J4 just gonna walk away ruptured. Okay.
Level 11 on the Bloodseeker. 14 Storm Spirit, 14 Life Stealer, 12 Bat Rider. Ouch.
Yeah. Well,
That's with a Midas too. Jeez.
Oh, did I miss?
yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Milan.
They're still gonna pull him up onto the high ground. Storm Spirit thinking about zipping in on that. Maybe Light Strike Ray's gonna connect, but 3-3 having none of it. He's got
I mean, the sad thing is you knew it wouldn't even matter if he hit it or not, though.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
they're just so far ahead right now.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
But it did look hilarious.
It did. Mikey is hiding off in the trees now. Blink TP.
Look at
He'll be
3-3.
okay.
He's just like tanking random tower shots. Like waiting for the wave.
I mean, HellRaisers, they're going to have to play another game later on today. They're tired of it. They want to finish up quickly.
Radiant's top tower is under
And
attack.
so who's their opponent next then? Our winner from earlier, right?
Yeah.
Penta.
Penta. Well, Kaiser, he's going to keep hitting away at this. Doesn't quite have enough money for Bloodstone yet. Think he regrets it all going for the Kaya instead of a Bloodstone early, considering how many kills they've been a part of as the 3-person Impale comes through?
Maybe. Just because I don't think he expected it to go so well. Like, I mean, I don't know. On the other hand, it's a really big snowballing item. Like, if you can grab it that fast, it was so early.
Yeah.
Like,
That
it's
might
a lot
be why they
safer
got
in
all
that
those
sense.
kills.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's the party?
Okay. I'm down with it. DD Rune picked up. With Deso on Lifesteal, I feel like that was a Roshan potential, but maybe that's how you lose the game as well, as going into Roche when everybody's alive on the enemy team.
Yeah, there's certainly no rush to get in there for the Dire. But it'll be nice once they do grab it. They'll be able to put it on the Storm Spirit. And they do manage to catch up Milan here.
Okay.
Everything. All right, the Rupture? Really? Come on now. That's a little excessive.
I mean, it happened. Maybe they can turn this into something here. 12-19, the blink forward, Burrow Strike on to 1. It's on to Wyvern. He does have Winter's Curse, though. They actually can't even walk at him. I think Mikey's
Dude, how does
dead.
this hero not even have a strength talent or anything? Like, he's so tanky.
Yeah. Bambo. Infest out. 3-3. He's found himself the Tusk, and in the meantime, it's also Storm Spirit taking down the Bloodseeker wall. This is happening. They're going to lose.
Oh, yo, the
to...
plays.
Maybe? Oh, he's blinking away, but that's just into a shrine where Milan's sitting at him, looking at him, dealing the damage. Is it going to be enough? Finding the kill? Not quite yet. Looks like Kaiser found a double, and
Dude, Basher's making plays, though.
Mikey?
He's living. Come on now.
No!
To dust.
He's the shard turn play. Oh! Basher, no!
No! God, it wasn't meant to be.
Radiant's middle
Look at
tower is
Mikey.
under attack.
Oh, God.
I believe that was a failed kissy face.
Radiant's middle tower has
He
fallen.
missed out on the shift key there, so things everywhere just going wrong here for the rocket scientist.
Yeah, this is feeling very close to over. 12,000 net worth
Roche.
lead at 21 minutes.
They're just not going in, I guess.
Oh.
And that's a long zip. Oh my god, look how much mana he's done. Kaya is actually insane.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Did you see that, like, I think it was Miracle, where, like, he had the Arcane Rune?
I didn't see it, no. I
It's
should go check it
disgusting.
out.
If you have Kaya and Arcane Rune, you, like, don't even lose mana. You could see him just, like, pinging himself. Or I think it was GH was pinging him, just like, what the fuck?
Well, they killed
Let's
Milan.
see his zip. He's at 1k mana. I'm really waiting to see him. All right, and look how far he zips, and it only costs him like 200.
Yeah,
It's pretty sick.
that was pretty good.
And that's without Arcane.
Because it's what? It's 10% mana loss or mana cost. So normally it would be 12 plus
Yeah.
0.07 of his mana pool.
Supposedly there might have been a thing. I don't know if this has been changed or not, but anyway, mid, storm, yeah, nothing there. Explode. Grab Lena.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll just continue. Supposedly there might have been a thing where it was double reducing because of the way the spell works,
Oh, I
but
see.
people aren't really sure. You know how it is.
Yeah, Dota.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is spam Storm Spirit in your pubs right now.
Dude, Bounty Hunter's the hero. If you guys want to get in on my secret right now, it's Bounty Hunter's the most OP hero in Dota, I think.
All right, what do you
Just
do?
you wait. And like a week later, that hero's going to be top of the win rate in 5k plus. Because he's everything in this patch buffed Bounty Hunter, except for the courier changes. That's the only downside. Is now, well, theoretically, there's a buff now because there's. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, he's dead.
Radiant's top
Oh,
tower
yeah,
is
he's
under
dead. Anyway,
attack.
the only downsides are the courier moves faster now on the ground, right? And then it obviously has the invulnerability. But you just buy phase boots now instead, so you can still one-shot it. Nice stun. Tusk is
Radiant's
going to
top
die.
tower has fallen.
All right, let's see
So-
what's
well,
going
maybe
on
not.
Top. Top lane,
All right, I'll
Light
keep an eye on
Stealer.
Tusk.
It's under attack.
He might end up going down here. Yeah, they end up finding a kill into Lifestealer. That's 700 gold for everybody. Storm Spirit jumps in now as well. He's found himself a Lina. Going to be able to find a kill into Mastermind. The Burrow Strike, the turnaround, and Kaiser just gets the hell away from him. Needing to keep on moving. Oh, you got to commit for that, guys. Oh, Kaiser gets away with one. And now Lina is dead. They're going to find a kill on the Sand King as well. Double for Milan.
Affirmative.
So what do you play Bounty Hunter then? Where do you go?
All right. Well, just 4. You know, position 4. Think about it. Urn got an upgrade.
Okay.
Urn was already pretty good on the hero, so now you have Spirit Vessel.
Yep.
You lost these cliff wards that were in the river, which were really good at spotting where you were rotating while you were visible as a
Okay.
bounty hunter. So that's better. There's not always the support in the mid lane anymore, so it's not 2v2. So bounty hunter can like more easily roam there. Supports are poorer, so it's even harder to buy detection.
Yeah.
We fight. It seems like a lot more. I feel like in this patch.
That's a good
So
point.
a lot more of these earlier engagements. So track gold is ownage. It's just he's ownage. Bounty
Alright.
hunter rules. You don't have to buy the stupid guardian greaves anymore.
Okay. I can dig it.
Yep. Phase boots, spirit vessel, whatever else you want. Easy game.
Well, I'll have to try it out later on.
Yeah.
Right now,
Get your
rocket
wins in.
scientists, they're going to need
His
to
talents all
try
got buffed
something.
too.
Milan, thought about the impale. The lift up there, into the other lift up, and now into the death. Maybe Light Strike Ray, jump forward, they find the catch. Able to dodge the Ice Path Kaiser, long range electric vortex. They force staff Mastermind to the low ground, into the impale. Why not? Double style points for Milan, finds the stun on a Bloodseeker as well with the Spike Carapace, pulling back in Soul, and there's a Burrow Strike that connects onto 2 of them. Snowball save onto 2 as well, but it's going to pull him outside of the base and into the waiting arms of Kaiser. He's going to give him a little hug to death. The Ice Path is decent, but net worth is a little bit bigger, and it looks like one last hurrah from Rocket Scientists. Epicenter, Burrow Strike, not bad. Blood right, maybe? No, it's going to be at least 1. But maybe that's going to be the extent of it as the Tusk is dead. Another buyback. They catch themselves the Bloodseeker yet again. Another Burrow Strike with the Winter's Curse to combo it to keep that separation. And, well, Mikey pulled back in yet again. Do they have any way to kill him off? Milan hits the Spike Carapace, and Mikey going to die. One last little run in for Mastermind maybe, but I think it's time to accept the fate as HellRaisers. 22,000 net worth at 26 minutes.
And yep, they're still not done. All right, so.